Been diagnosed schizophrenic, mentally incompetent.
I'm surrounded by nothing but incompetent, stupid, sterile stenographer.
Mentally incompetent.
That is the mental...
But they're saying you're grossly incompetent.
Who told you you're incompetent?
The matron who runs it is incompetent and she has...
Workings of the complete incompetent?
You are, without a doubt, my most incompetent employee.
You incompetent fool!
We think you're either incompetent, a drunk, or a liar.
I am at war against ill winds, contrary currents, and incompetent officers.
It's okay if you or any member of your family ever been diagnosed schizophrenic, mentally incompetent.
My uncle thought he was St. Jerome.
Nothing works. Not a decent pen, not even a sharp pencil. I'm surrounded by nothing but incompetent, stupid, sterile stenographers.
I'll get you a pen.
Don't bother.
Hey, Julius, get him to tell you what it is.
Don't listen to him. He's mentally incompetent.
That is the Medal of Honor, the highest award any soldier can ever get.
Did you let that...
Look, and I tell you this in confidence, as an old friend, but they're saying you're grossly incompetent. Claim you botched their relations with the Russians.
Bullshit! You corporate lackey. Who told you your incompetent little fingers have the requisite skills to edit me? I'm trying to ban...
No, I hate it. The matron who runs it is incompetent and she has crazy rules and you get punished a lot.
Supreme being created such riffraff. Is it not the workings of the complete incompetent?
But he created you, evil one.
Oh, and frankly, you are, without a doubt, my most incompetent employee. I mean, you don't even fit in, because you know...
You incompetent fool! Whoa there!
I don't need to take it personally. We think that you're either incompetent, a drunk, or a liar, but you don't need to take it personally.
I would hope to give him a decent burial, yes, sir.
I am at war against ill winds, contrary currents, and incompetent officers. You'd best join my war, Mr. Christian. For if I don't...
Anyway, all they do is make a really big pothole. Thank God for incompetent terrorists.
Homeland's on their way.
Good. Sooner we dump this on them, the better.
He can own the whole sanitarium, and I'll be kicked out of here faster than you can say stupid, incompetent, and inefficient.
So I'll tell Dr. Chumley you had nothing to do with it. It was all my fault.
As the most violent, corrupt, and incompetent police department this side of the Rocky Mountains, I am not...
Classy move, and your father would have done the same.
It's okay, Tommy.
No, I became incompetent. Is there anything more unbecoming than an...
I'm a hack, all right? I'm a hack who forgot how to even do the right thing. So I know what the wrong thing is.
First I did, yes, sir.
And later?
Well, I felt he was incompetent and unfair. He blamed the members of the crew for his own mistakes, and he rode them in.
I'd hang them first for being stupid. I'd hang all incompetents and fools anyway. There are far too many in the world.
Then perhaps you should hang me, Brandon, for I...
I'm mentally incompetent and can't manage daily life.
I must say I'm very grateful to you, chaps, for drawing this matter to my attention. I mean, after all, it is up to the unions to help us keep out the incompetents.
If you do not mind, Major, we would all like...
Duhamel does his best. You're being very indulgent. Duhamel is incompetent. His hunts exhaust the people. His soldiers...
Raise the white flag and give up your arms. We have proved the British are led by incompetents and idiots.
Yeah, what's that?
The fall of
It's been a difficult, long day for us. Emil has been found incompetent to stand trial. And in times of extreme stress...
You are? I don't even know you. Anyway, I'm done lying with you.
Are you always so incompetent with women?
Oh, yes. Today's way above average for me.
Congratulations.
What, Patrick? Obsessive?
Socially incompetent.
That sort of thing.
If anyone is killed or hurt as a result of your incompetence...
No, I don't know enough to be incompetent. They don't tell me what I'm supposed
All right, just don't make a noise and listen.
Sir, I respectfully request that exchange not make it onto his files.
He's either incompetent or he's working with somebody else.
Do not make this about Weston. It was your guy's loss for...
That eastbound 12 is crawling. Who's the incompetent bastard on her? He better get his ass in the clear fast!
You incompetent imbecile!
It wasn't me. It was her.
It wasn't me!
Basically, he handed the SEC the evidence and they didn't follow up on it.
Oh, so a government agency is incompetent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's news.
No, look.
Additional capital for the airline. The hearings will also show Hughes' aircraft to be mismanaged and incompetent, and it will go bankrupt too. But you won't be in...
Incompetence, is this why we pay our taxes?
Oh, well, some might say it's incompetent, but I mean, you could say it's you're understaffed. I mean, your hands are tied. You couldn't maintain 24 hours.
You ordered us on to chase after him.
The level of incompetence displayed on this case, that's a magic trick in and of itself.
Situation so obvious. Everyone's completely incompetent. My father runs the empire into the ground. No.
I'd rather die in prison than be remembered like that.
Oh, boy.
An incompetent old man on the stand. No.
Oh, I'm not letting you anywhere near the stand.
He got himself killed, and in doing so, he compromised the safety of my men.
Your men are incompetent! They let themselves get taken over by a bunch of thugs and chains!
The people of this country pick up their papers and what do they read?
Well, this morning they read that an incompetent clown had arrived in Washington, parading like a member of the Senate.
I feel myself fading.
If I could just clarify one thing.
If this case had been left in your deeply incompetent hands, my husband would be on death row. And
if you report anything which undermines my authority, if you portray my officers as incompetent, if you do any of these things...
What's he written?
Miss Susan Alexander, a pretty but hopelessly incompetent amateur.
Gun?
Shut your fat mouth, Sam. We're tired of giving you money for doing an incompetent job.
Don't you talk to me that way.
Gentlemen!
Why didn't they find it until now? Are you incompetent or you just don't care? That's it, you don't care, do you?
No.
No, what?
We did take care of that user you sent us.
Incompetent zero. Now you've got 2 renegade programs flying all over the system.
You two are the most appallingly incompetent custodial guardian social services has ever had the misfortune to encounter in a...
You know cops can't read.
What does incompetent mean?
That mayor, he calls me at 2 o'clock.
I'm gonna give it up, sir.
You incompetent flatfoot!
That is even less available than before.
Really? I thought things were improving.
Everything is corrupt and incompetent. Perhaps different people are now stealing. I don't know.
This is yours. This is your report, right?
Yeah. Why?
It's an incompetent mess, Jack. I mean, look, I know your head's already out on the golf course.
You have an incompetent cervix.
At the station. She's promised to be on the 6:35.
Promised to take her word, incompetent, no follow-up. National disease, no follow-up.
I'm sorry, I can't do anything. He's too incompetent, and the bottom line is he cannot be trusted. Okay, thanks.
Which is much repeated. The Queen again and again refers to our incompetent courts. Now, what I wonder would be more...
Go and check again, immediately. Incompetent.
They're volunteers. They're here out of the kindness of their hearts.
They're volunteers because no one will pay them. They are incompetent.
It's Christmas Eve.
They're like this.
No. Mr. Collins, if you wanted to make a lawyer look incompetent, would this be a good way of going about it? Hiding an important document, maybe for a few hours.
Incompetent clowns. You have read this report?
I have, sir.
I feel incompetent. I'm like an asshole doing this job.
Well, I don't feel any different.
They don't know we missed on purpose.
Great. We're not gutless. We're incompetent. That right?
I don't think I like your tone, Captain. Witness's school record has nothing to do with what happened to him.
It was the task of the health court to sterilize the mentally incompetent.
The groupies, the autograph hounds, the crew, the incompetents, those behind the scenes you think are your friends and you're not too sure if you're going to be there tomorrow because of their incompetence.